Fuck! Bastard! How's that feel? How's that feel? How's it feel, fucker? Ah, fuck! You see that shit? God damn! You fucker! You fucker! You punched me! You goddamn punched me! Hey! Asshole! You punched me in the goddamn face! That wasn't fucking funny! Hey! Shithead! Shithead! You punched me in the fucking face! Are you sorry? God, that fucking hurt. Alright, now. Oh. God damn. Last night, 8:30, 9 o'clock, we had a problem. We had somebody who was not invited come to the door, try to solicit some bullshit. Now, people really need to pay attention to these things that come to your door and try to do all this bullshit. Because a lot of times you may think it's just some fucking prick fuck. And a lot of times it is some prick fuck. But a lot of times it's a bad person testing the waters. What was that spider that likes to test things? Fuck, I forgot. But anywho. So, Vader lets us in on corporate before they even got to the door. I reached up. At that time, my gun was up here, and by gun, at my primary, and yes, it's functioned. So, my primary was up there, and I reached up, grabbed it, and this is just me. I know everybody else has got their own fucking ways. But when I'm not, and I don't have it on my side or wherever, I have my own little deal. So I usually cuff my hand like that and knock it off and go, oh shit, Digital showed some skill, didn't he? Oh, fucking A. Sorry. It's like that person on here said they'd kick my ass. Yeah. But anywho, I grabbed my Nebo light, which I will be doing a review. And I go out to the living room. I put my shoulder up against the left door jamb, which is the same side as where the locks are. And I use this hand to open up the door, and I take my gun that's usually, was, sitting right here. I took it and I moved it to behind my left ass cheek. Now, the reason I did this is because of state laws. Brandishing, pointing is very, very iffy. Even with castle, non-castle, bullshit. So, not even gonna get into that. So I moved it to my left ass cheek. Okay? And on the way doing this, all the lights in the house were done. And I turned on Mr. Nebo, and I had it right in her eyes. And I asked her what she's doing, and she was talking about some cells of some fucking vacuum bullshit. I'm only hearing every, fifth word because of Vader. And I'm like, look, I'm not interested. Then she kept going, and I'm like, look, you understand, I'm not interested.
This is it. Oh, this was on the ground again.
Yeah, I accidentally threw it over there.
Why?
Circular dry foam, alternative steam cleaning, dry cleaning. These dry foam systems are bullshit. Okay, they're bullshit. I've been a janitor for 7 years.
Did you crash this or something?
I don't even know how they got over there. And I can tell you right now, this is all bullshit. She hands me that, and at the same time, I'm keeping this not in her face, but close enough in her face that if I have to, I just have to basically, move it just a quarter of an inch. And at one point, the conversation wasn't going as planned, meaning she wasn't getting the fucking hint that my lights are off. You shouldn't be coming to my door this late at night. My dog is ready to attack. You can hear my dog going fucking nuts in the background. And I'm sitting with the gun behind me. And I bring it up. I bring my elbow up. And I brought my gun just a little bit towards my hip bone.
So she could see it?
Well, so she could see the handle of the weapon. So at that point, she knew that I was, and I lowered this down to the ground. At that point, she realized that I was carrying a weapon. And I told her, look, I don't give a shit about this. My dog doesn't allow anyone here. If you came inside this house right now, he'd rip your fucking throat out. That's what he's trained to do.
We'll even do that to one of my friends if they ever visit.
That's why they're not here.
Okay, can you please get that on my face? It's on my face.
Well, why don't you pay attention to it? It's saying move along. Unblock your eyes. I can point something else at you. Unblock your eyes. Move along. Go get that living room cleaned up. So, I moved my hand back and I'm like, look, don't care, not interested, not buying nothing, we don't want nothing, you do not need to be here, this is not appropriate. You need to leave now. Now, the reason I did it all in this way is because of liability. I don't need to get charged that if I would open up the door like this. Okay, now, who are you? What do you want? Okay. I'm pointing a fucking gun at someone. Okay? Yes, they should not have been at my door, but still, you know, come on. I'm gonna go to jail that night. Unless you have castle doctrine. So, I kept it behind me. I kept everything under control. And the only thing I was repeating to her is, we are not interested. We don't want any of this shit. You should not be here. My dog is trained. If you guys even came in, he'd rip your fucking throat out. And, you know, shit like that. Now, the reason why I went as far as I did in that whole deal is people need to understand that what happens in the mind of a robber, they case places out. They'll case the street out and they'll find out that my house, don't fuck with my house. The house across the street, that dumb bitch that shovels the snow, in the snow, go rob her. You know? They won't rob me. I'm too much of a problem. I already had them, in check before it became real. Now, could this be a legit company? They might be legit as in they don't, do home invasions or something like that, but they're not legit as far as being nice. 2 stars. That does not surprise me. Because they are offering bullshit. People need to realize when you don't know who it is on that other side of the door, what is their real motive? And this is where people fail in a lot of videos and a lot of bullshit and everything else, like what's going on in Washington right now. What's the real motive? And then I'm not talking about Von Helton's bullshit. What's the real motive? Was that girl selling shit? Yeah, I think she probably was. Now that I think about it more. It's pretty sad that on the bottom of her deal that they're now hiring. Never be complacent. That was a drill. It went like clockwork. It couldn't have gone better. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. And if things went south. There would have been people dead on the porch. I mean, shit. That's all I'm going to say on that one. So, just be real careful. A lot of people think that these things are going to save you, and yes, they can. But the problem is if you can't train this to tell you when it's good enough to pull this out first, then this ain't gonna be able to do anything. You know, why don't cops conceal carry their weapons? It has nothing to do with intimidation. It has to do with reaction. As a reaction time. So, anyhow, have a plan, keep with the plan, know the plan. Realize that some people that do come to the door are not there for milk and cookies. They're there casing your place, and they're casing you. I know this for a fact because, God damn it, I've done it. And if I've done it, that means others have too. So just keep that in mind. You know, and that's why I try to help share this type of information, because this type of information needs to be out there. None of this running gun bullshit matters. What matters is what type of what do you portray when one of these type of, say, out of 100 good people that come to your door just trying to make a buck, there's one bad person. And last night, that could have been the bad person. When it's 8:30 out right now, it's dark. I mean, it's 8:30, it's dark. So what if it was the bad person at that time? He's gonna know that my dog's fucking nuts. I'm already got a gun. And the family's ready to back. So my house is not worth it. So keep that in mind. Security is more than a CCW.